Welcome back to the 3 Point Show. It's your host with the most. Oh yeah, my name's Michael. I should have said that, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm here. Well, if you're from where I'm from, we have a lot of people that played hoop back in the day, and no joke, one of the most athletic, kind, well, without being saying that, one of the most athletic, one of the most funniest people, and one of the best hoopers from my area. Well, me. And this is Yang, by the way. This is Yang.
Thank you for having me.
No, I'm joking.
An introduction like that, someone would have thought you were talking about me.
No, this is someone that at first was watching basketball originally. Remember, I was into other sports at the time. Where do you want to get started? This week, in fact, let me start here. Throughout the whole season, everyone's been worried about the impending free agency.
Yeah.
Because this draft, this agency class is like no other.
Yeah.
You've got
people are free.
yes,
At the end of the season.
Kevin Durant,
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis next.
Oh, that's from next season.
Definitely. He just entered the pre-agency.
Klay
Thompson,
yes.
Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, D'Angelo Russell, I think is available for an extension. Who else is there? Kawhi Leonard.
Oh yes.
Exactly. Kyrie Irving. So,
him too.
and there's also others, but that's the bulk of the main people.
A lot of superstars. I think a lot of stars.
Now, however you want to slice and dice it, Kevin Durant is a top 2, top 3 player.
Yeah. Talent,
Top 3 talent in the league. I've never seen a 2-guard, 3 guard like him in my life. I've never. 7 foot, can jump, got handles. Reminds me a little bit of myself. So can't you just let me go on? So earlier this week, we hear a soundbite and we hear Draymond Green say, when asked about Kevin Durant's free agency, he said, if he stay, he stay. He go. Now, I know everybody's around the Golden State organization is a bit. They're on their nerves, on their toes about it. So he's come out and said it. What do you think about this?
Who, what,
about Draymond saying, if he stays,
he stays. If he goes, he goes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where Draymond is coming from when he says it, but I feel like most people from the outside looking in when it comes to the Warriors organisation and Draymond Green as an individual, what he means to the club when they're out on the floor, whatever. It's just like bravado talking like early in the season when he called him the B word and whatnot, and they had a little spat and whatnot. Like, obviously, I feel like he feels Kevin Durant is going anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably how I obviously it's hard to speak on how Draymond feels as a person, right?
Yes.
But the way it looks to me, assessing the relationship between Draymond Green and Kevin Durant, it's almost as if I've tried to make dude stay. It don't seem like he's gonna stay. So now I'm just gonna act like a spoiled team.
But he was the same guy that said we won without you. We don't need you here. Whilst also crying in the car park when you got beat when you were 3-1 up and you lost to old LeBron James, and then you called him. So how can you say we didn't need you? We won without you. You can leave. And then he called him a B word.
Yeah,
You're not gonna say that on the internet. But I'll tell you something. Because I don't know. My mum might watch this.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I got a potty mouth as it is.
Yeah.
But I'll try my very best.
Yeah. So go on.
Because him saying we don't need you, that might not be fact. But what remains the fact is we won without you, bro. And we went twice without you. And we took you out to get there.
Yes.
We won all the games. You know how hard it is to win everything, essentially, and then to continue going and to play so many games. They played so many games that season.
Oh yeah.
Well, they played every game bar one, isn't it?
Well, they won.
Well, no. When I think about it, they played every game possible as a club that season because they went to the finals. And they went to 7 games.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of and then the series before that went to 7 games.
Yeah.
So they were playing a lot of games.
The season before that, it was.
Draymond is just like trying to make it almost like cushioning the blow if dude leaves. He's just playing. Start spreading your bets, betting on, betting for, betting against. He's just doing both sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think, like with what you're saying, bringing up the fact that Draymond has called him the B word in the past, has said we can win without you, saying that we don't need you. I think a part of him just thinking, look, you're not LeBron. I think that's low key because the thing is he called LeBron a B word as well. So he goes at guys of that caliber because it's like, look, you're the talent. I was never a talented player, but look where I am. I really don't need
Well, no. See, here's my problem.
talent of that level.
Yeah, but here's my problem with Draymond Green. You need to look at who you are and what you bring to the team.
Yeah.
Let me start somewhere because this is starting to be a problem of mine.
Yeah.
14 it was 15
Which season?
that they started
14, 15 when they started getting good.
getting good,
I'd say 2012 is when they started getting good.
but they won it in 2014 and 2015. Then
No, they won it in 2014, 2015 LeBron James won it, right? 15, 16 LeBron James won it. 16, 17 the Warriors won it. 17, 18 the Warriors won it.
So it's 13, 14 and 14, 15 they won it back to back. No, they didn't. You're right. I mean, you're right.
They won it once, lost.
Yes.
Won it back to back.
Yeah. See, here's my thing, because back then it was more of a team unit. The bench was better.
Yeah.
Draymond had a bigger role. He was the guy in the pick and roll with Steph. He was the guy that can go and get you 30 in the playoff series when you needed it. But now
I have contention with looking at it that way, but I'll let you land.
he's averaging 7, 7, and 7. We already know what I call that. Yeah, we already could be. Yeah,
Triple single.
yeah, that's the original triple single.
Oh,
I don't see. This is someone that he's 30 years old. I don't see how. Yesterday they played Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki had 21 points, 5 3-point.
Dirk isn't going to the playoffs.
Draymond was meant to be guarding him. Draymond is going to the playoffs, and he had 6 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. How are you going to defend that?
In 25 minutes playing. He's an intangibles guy, and sometimes it doesn't translate to just that sheet. He's still a very valuable player to the team.
Intangibles don't pay bills.
They do pay bills. They pay bills for him.
He ain't getting a Supermax.
We don't know. If Kevin Durant leaves, why would they not give him the Supermax? Are they more likely to give it to Clay?
No, 100%.
You reckon they're more likely to give it to Clay? I think Draymond's the type of guy that can put himself into positions where he talks so much and so loud and so vocal that he can finesse my man Clay out of it. Clay looks like, if Clay wasn't playing basketball, he'd be surfing or something. You see it. You see it. He looks like he's one of them California dudes.
Just wants to do whatever he wants, yeah.
Just chills, you know what I mean? But my man, like, flipping Draymond Green talks so much. There's so much about him that he could just. I reckon he could literally jingles his way into getting a Supermax.
I don't think so.
He's not worth it at the moment. And if anything, I don't know what they've signed him to in the past. How much longer does he have with the team?
He's 30 years old. He can be there for a while. He can be there for the next 4, 5, 6 years.
Career guy there.
But you can't expect the kind of money he's looking for, because in his contract it said that he said in his contract that if he gets the defensive player of the year or all first team defense, then he's eligible for the Supermax. He'll trigger it.
Yeah.
He ain't stopping anybody. Don't put 21 on his ass yesterday. And getting on defensive team of the year, there's so many good team players that are trying to be on the defensive team of the year now that it doesn't seem like he's gonna get it.
I don't think he'll make all first team defense. Not this season.
Defensive player of the year. So then, why would you offer somebody a 577 and 7? It's a max deal.
There are other aspects in the sense that, like, so his performance might not warrant that, but what he brings to the nature and the culture of the club, maybe not Supermax. You give it to your best, your top 2 players usually. But the way things work, they've already given what did they give
Steph the bumper, yeah,
Supermax?
yeah,
They gave Steph the Supermax. So it's between Clay and, I don't think Kevin Durant cares for money. I think he just wants to travel.
Whoa. Everyone cares for money.
Yeah, they do. Everyone does, but he will always get money because you have to.
Yeah, you can't
he's
buck
got
him.
a shoe line out that everyone still buys the shoes. They're still better than this guy. Like, those are ugly. Teacher, 11.5. It's terrible. So bad. So bad. High-tech force.
High-tech force.
That's what they are. But with Draymond, like you're saying, because of his output, that they won't give him a Supermax, that he's not eligible for a Supermax. he himself, it was out of his own mouth saying that if I make defensive first team or if I
his
get
contract,
injured,
yes.
but he's had a bad season and he came off an injury, so I don't think he can expect that. But it is all very dependent, in my opinion, whether or not Kevin Durant stays or leaves. And I think he leaves. I think win or lose, he's leaving. I don't think he's staying.
Win or lose.
Yeah.
But he has a chance, as I told you, off camera, to get 4 in a row. And if he leaves, I don't even think I have Golden State winning next year. Because we already know that some of their players don't know how to turn up. Steph, in fact, Steph don't know how to turn up in the bright lights. As much as I love him.
22 points for finals. You turn up. It's just other people doing bigger bits. 22 points in the finals.
22 points is not for who?
For Steph.
Oh, come on.
That's what you average.
This is the first unanimous MVP. This is the greatest, second greatest shooter of all time.
No, the greatest. This is what I have to say. Draymond Green has not been the Draymond Green either. There are comments in the media, there are comments from most people that I talk to about the Warriors and Kevin were talking about a team regarding whether or not he's the player that he used to be, whether or not he can still bring that out. You've said it a couple of times already, he's 30 years old. He's not old, we're making this happen.
He's 30 years old, averaging 7, 7, and 7.
Yeah, fine.
So what's he going to average 31?
What?
2 points a game.
You have to take everything into account contextually. He isn't just any old 30-year-old averaging 7, 7, and 7. He's starting, and he's a 30-year-old that came off of injury. A pretty.
Not that. Let's not go on like it was that crazy of an injury.
What was it for? I can't even remember.
I can't remember.
I checked for
Yeah.
It was enough to have him sidelined and not playing for a little while. When you don't play, you get rusty. And he looks like he's off a step. I think it was a big enough injury to affect the way he's playing now. Because last season before, Draymond Green has been a factor. He started slowing down last season. I'll give you that. But that's because Kevin Durant was there in his second season and became the focal point of their offense or whatever. You get me? But with Draymond, he's an intangible guy. You keep saying I don't pay the bills, but he's intangible. He's like a LeBron James in the most unathletic body you can give LeBron James. That's what he does.
How have you got that?
What? Do you not understand the way he plays across the stat line? The same way LeBron James does. Passes, buckets, rebounds, steals. He does it all. Like he gives you. He affects the floor in more than one way. He does it a lot. Doesn't have to score the ball to be effective. And you're forgetting this guy's 6'7". He guards the 5. He's not big at all. Not by those standards. They could if there is some way to guarantee that Draymond Green will be what he was 2 years ago, they should throw a supermax at him.
Oh my God.
For the sake of the team, he is the guy for that team. You see it. They can't give Steph the supermax. Clay.
They can only afford 2 supermax. So you're telling me that I used to operate with, if let's say speaking, Kevin Durant stays.
Yeah.
Who are you offering the supermax to? Out of Clay and Dre.
Clay and Draymond.
Because Clay said he wants the supermax.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's come out and said that.
Yeah.
Boy, who would I do it if I'm the GM?
Is this even a question?
Because you'd be thinking about the team long term. How old's Clay? Coming up to 30 as well?
I think he's quite a bit younger.
No.
2011 came in. No, it's 2011. Ooh,
no,
maybe.
So the dude, you'd give it to Clay because that shooting talent's undeniable.
29, 30, yeah.
That shooting talent's undeniable.
Next year.
That shooting talent's undeniable. You give it to Clay and his defense, and he's in better shape. Seems to take care of himself a bit better. It gives you that side of it. Draymond's just such a volatile character by the seams of it that if you don't have him on your side, it could literally ruin the morale of the team and that, you know.
I can say, how many leagues are there in the leagues? How many teams? 30 leagues.
30 teams in the league.
Beside Golden State, there's only one team that would give Draymond Green the supermax, and that's the New York Knicks. Because they don't even know what they're doing over there, so it's not as good a team.
No, just not as good.
He's a better ball handler than Clay.
See?
Whoa. See, hold on. Because now, this is what you do, and I've noticed your ways. You try to take me off topic about you'd give Draymond Green a supermax deal. I've called you out. You're not gonna trick me. You cannot pour the water over my eyes. You cannot be hoodwinking all the people you want. I will not be hoodwinked.
What?
Tricked.
Draymond Green, I said Clay, if I had to choose, because you can't deny the shooting ability. But Draymond Green deserves a supermax contract. Otherwise, he'll just go and create Wahala in that team, and they will.
Wahala, they get him out of there. You go Washington. Get it.
I don't mind the sound of that. I don't mind the sound of that at all.
Bradley Beal does.
You think Bradley Beal cares to play with?
Yeah.
Draymond Green?
Yeah. He's got heart, but
Why are people acting like he's a buster out here?
because he averages 7, 7, and 7.
That's fine. Do you know how many people in the league average 7, 7, and 11?
Can you tell me?
Barely any.
Rookies.
Barely anyone. So there are certain guys that have been in the league for 5 years that don't average 7, 7, 7 because they don't play. They don't get the chance.
He's trying.
Just guys that are not on good teams. Guys who come 17th off the bench on a 15-man squad. You see it.